But content, you obviously need to think about that to affect all these other things. And I think that was the biggest talent agreement in Viacom history with Tyler Perry, who has so many things going on. When I see Paramount, it's like, wow, another Tyler Perry offering. They all look good. But you got that, Lee Daniels, Rashida Jones, a lot of these. That's important. You got to have things that people, they're not going to just turn on BET. You got to have things that great content.
That's exactly right. And, our real driver is always serving the needs and interests of our community. And it drives the talent with whom we partner, the shows that we create, the platforms that we build, and the new ventures that we create. So it drove our decision several years ago to do a groundbreaking partnership with Tyler Perry. And then we quickly followed that by working with people like Lena Waithe and Lee Daniels, as you mentioned, and then a partnership with Kenya Barris, and working now with Kevin Hart and a number of other important creators for our community. And it drove our decision to create BET Plus, our streaming service, several years ago, because we understood it was important to service our audience in the streaming space. And we quickly scaled to be the largest streaming service with millions of subscribers supporting and serving the Black community. And then in 2021, we decided that once again, in service of our community, recognizing kind of the fragmentation of the media landscape, that we would create our BET studios so that we could create content under the BET brand that would then reside on an array of platforms to be in front of our audiences.
It's tough business, streaming, to some extent, and you're taking care of content. It's hard to distinguish itself. In certain ways, maybe you actually have a leg up based on all the things that you just said to differentiate yourself from every other streaming service.
Well, BET is unique with respect to traditional legacy cable brands in that we've demonstrated that the brand is able to extend and excel outside of the cable ecosystem. And what we've really landed on is that BET thrives at the intersection of content, community, and culture. And that's where we're thriving today. But what's important to understand, it's also about where we can thrive in the future. We're all students of media. Media is constantly changing, right? I've now been in this business for nearly 25 years. And 25 years ago, the big thing was the emergence of the internet and how that was going to change media. And then it was mobile and how that was going to change media. And all of these seismic changes. Today, it's streaming. It will be 10 years from now something else. And the important thing and the incredible thing about BET is that the nature of the brand and the nature of the business is such that it can scale and establish leadership positions on any platform that's important to our community.